Hey guys, welcome back to another one. This is Crypto Elite, home to the #1 Theta community. And if you like this content, please like and subscribe to the channel. And you can find me on Theta TV as well. All right, in today's video, I have a overview of, is Theta centralized, or is it decentralized, or is it decentralized enough? Those are the questions going through my mind right now. So if we check out a quick definition, we can see the centralized network versus decentralized network. Don't worry about the distributed one for now, but in the centralized, all the nodes are connected under a single authority. And then moving over to decentralized networks, no single authority server controls the nodes. They all have individual entity. So this is a question that gets brought up quite a bit with Theta, and it has a lot to do with why they aren't listed in US exchanges. So we'll kind of dig into what our thoughts are behind this one. And I'm very curious what your thoughts are. Let me know in the comment section below, but we will get there. Overall, if you're unfamiliar with the Theta blockchain, check it out. It is a unique consensus mechanism, and it's very fast and it's very green, which is great. So the Theta blockchain is purposely built blockchain designed from the ground up, targeting media and entertainment industry. Theta's unique multi-level BFT consensus design combines a committee of 20 to 30 enterprise validator nodes, and then it has a secondary layer of thousands of community run Guardian nodes. So we'll kind of take a pause there. And that is one of the good things about the Theta network, all of these validator nodes. And if we check out the list here, we have Google, Samsung, Sony, CAA, Binance, huge names. And this is part of the draw why a lot of people are attracted to the Theta network, because if all of these huge names signed on to be, partners, more or less, in validator nodes, then this must be a legitimate company, which I do believe so as well, but it has pros and cons. And we'll check out this. This is when Google first signed up for it as well. And, they were just talking about their partnership with the huge tech giant. So Google says, I can't offer specifics about the technical direction Theta will take, but they go on to say that Google Cloud is an enterprise validator of the blockchain, participating in the security and governance of the network, while Theta is staking tokens for that node. So I know there's a little bit of confusion here whether, Google is actually running this node itself, or is this something that Theta is running? And if that is the case, then all of these other huge names, the Google, which we just talked about, the Sony, the Samsung, CAA, Binance, are they indeed running their own nodes, or are these all nodes that are ran by Theta? So if they are ran by Theta, then the decentralization, it kind of leans a little bit more to that centralized nature, even though they are owned and sponsored by, these huge companies, Google, Samsung, and Sony. If they're indeed run by one company, then that leans the, tips scale to a little bit more centralized. Just reading to the article here, Google is the fifth external validator node. So Theta Lab is staking 5 million Theta tokens for the Google network. So I'll kind of leave it there, but that is one piece of the puzzle. The second piece is that they did mention the Guardian nodes, and then Guardian nodes, they are, like it mentioned, community run. So I myself am running a Guardian node. And once again, you can go on my YouTube channel and see, my progress while I am running my own Guardian node. So I am verifying the blockchain. And another way to look at that is if you go to the Theta White Paper 3.0, you can see this is all a joint mesh network, as I say. So the workings between the validators, the Guardians, and the edge nodes, the validators' purpose is to finalize new blocks. The Guardians are to seal the blockchain by collectively signing the checkpoint blocks. And then the edge nodes, they're little worker bees. So this is just a graphical depiction saying that the Guardians, like myself, we are there to, check that, Google and Theta and Sony and Samsung, they're not just writing their own blocks. And that's the purpose of our computers and our nodes when we're running it. So that's another thing. So validator nodes propose, like I said, new blocks. Guardian nodes seal and check for malicious and otherwise non-functional validator nodes. And then they talk about the big names that they did have. So that is, something that I did want to mention. Here's some more numbers. Currently, there are more than 3,500 Guardian nodes ran by Theta community numbers. That number is boosted up even higher now, which is good to see that there is a huge amount of, community run members that are, guarding the blockchain itself. If we go to the overall website, we can see right now 3,461 Guardian nodes. So that is one piece of the puzzle. And then the next piece of the puzzle is, why does this matter? And this does matter because of the SEC versus Ripple case. And it is a huge thing because I think that is one step keeping us away from listing, and I say us, but Theta from listing on US exchanges. So if we scroll down here, we can read a little bit about Ripple. So the Ripple network is somewhat centralized. While anyone can download its validation software, it maintains what is called a unique node list that users can select to verify their transactions based on which participants they are least likely to defraud them. So it's a list that contains 35 trusted validators. And then Ripple decides which validators to approve for this list and also makes up 6 of those nodes. So realistically, it's down to like 29 validators. So Ripple handpicks all the validators, and it can be very easy to see how Ripple can choose the validators, and if Ripple and the other validators collude, it's very easy. It's a fine line. I don't think they'll do it, but it is possible for them to falsify new blocks. So that's one reason why the SEC in particular is picking up a fight with Ripple Labs. And as we can see here, this litigation from the SEC and Ripple, it has been going for like 2 years now. It's been ongoing for a very, very long time. So that is one reason why Theta has not listed on the US exchanges, because they don't want to get caught up in this litigation. Even though Theta's validation methods are slightly different than Ripple's, I think there are some similarities there, and there's enough similarities to, keep Theta on the sidelines until we can find out more about this XRP and SEC lawsuit. But what do you guys think about the centralization for Theta? Is it centralized enough? Are there other methods to make it more decentralized? And if you have any suggestions, let me know in the comment section below, and I will see you guys on the next one.